for choosing Chain Link Theater. We invite you to sit back and relax in the comfort of your car, or gym, or wherever you are. Please remember that talking is permitted during the feature, as that is literally the entire point of the show. So please, turn up your cell phones, grab your own snack, and hold on to your butts! Your feature presentation begins now!
Welcome back to Chain Link Theater, the show where every movie leads us to the next one actor at a time. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Autumn.
Today we're linking from Ghost Rider into Face Off thanks to my favorite actor, the best actor of all time.
Sure.
Nick fucking Cage. Woo!
Oh my God. Jesus. Coming on strong. Okay.
What's your history with Nick Cage?
I mean, it's just Nick Cage. Like, who doesn't know who that is?
He's in quite a few movies, and we own every single one of them.
Every single one. Childhood, though, Con Air was like one of my dad's. I feel like it was every millennial dad's favorite. Like, our dads all loved. Boomer dads, I guess.
Yeah.
Loved
Con Air.
Con Air.
My dad's favorite movie was The Rock.
Okay, so another Nicolas Cage movie.
Or mine was. Maybe I'm projecting.
I don't know how he feels, but yeah, I mean, like, I loved Con Air. What else did I like? Honeymoon in Vegas. National Treasure, obviously.
Never saw that. National Treasure, yeah.
What else did he do?
That's a banger. He has done so many things. It's
Moonstruck. That's a good one.
Impossible to name. He won an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Best actor of all time.
Yep. Okay.
Undisputed.
Gone in 60 Seconds. That's a good one.
Gone in 60 Seconds is a banger.
A Matchstick Men.
He is 62 years old.
Did not know that.
He was born January 7th of 1964. So
62. Nice.
Yeah, he is the nephew, if somebody out there doesn't know, of Francis Ford Coppola. He was born Nicholas Kim Coppola and was getting accused of being a Nepo hire, because he was.
Because he is. All of his first movies were his uncle's movies.
Francis Ford Coppola's movies.
So
changed his name to Nicolas Cage because he's such a big Luke Cage fan.
Who is?
Apparently Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to watch that show.
He's also a big Superman fan.
He is.
Filmed parts of a Superman movie at one point.
And he has a son named Kyle.
He does.
Yeah.
Kal-El,
whatever.
Yeah. And he has one named Weston, who is a musician, who I have one song saved from on Spotify. And that is a Nepo baby, too.
Yep. I mean, like, why not? You know?
Why not?
I mean, why would you want your kids to struggle if you could Nepo the shit out of them?
Fair enough.
I don't know. I mean, if I had the money and the resources to make my non-existent children Nepo babies, I would.
Absolutely.
I wish my dad had made me a Nepo baby.
Okay. Yeah, he's the best. I love him.
Yeah.
Having every Nick Cage movie, it means well over 100 movies.
Yeah.
It's like 118
yeah,
DVDs,
and it's his,
I think we have.
Would you consider it one of your prides and joy?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 That and your Batman comics, probably.
Yeah, but those are not anywhere near complete.
No.
I do have quite a few.
But yeah.
Yeah.
History of Face Off. I'd never seen it before you. You've made me watch it now twice.
This is the second time?
Yes.
Yeah.
All I remember is Face Off.
Yeah.
That's all I remembered.
That's all you remembered?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. And Nick Cage eyes.
You know, I guess we'll get to it, but you said during the movie, and now I think you're right, John Travolta was having more fun.
He was having the most fun he's ever had in his career because he got to act crazy.
He did. He got to act like Nick Cage.
He got to act like Nick Cage, and Nick Cage had to act like John Travolta.
Poor guy.
I'm just surprised he didn't dance more when
he was having fun too, though. There's some crazy
not as
Nick
much
Cage
fun as
stuff
John
in this.
Travolta, though.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up loving this movie. I probably saw it right around the time it came out. I've seen it multiple times
97,
since.
which is, yeah.
97, yeah. June 27th, 1997. Directed by John Woo,
Yeah, I've heard of him.
who is famous for directing doves.
What?
That's not the name of anything. He just puts doves in every single movie.
Oh, okay. That explains that one scene that I was like, why the fuck are there's so many birds?
many doves.
There's so many birds in this place. Why?
He directed Mission Impossible 2, which feels like this movie.
Which one's Mission Impossible 2? Is that the one where everyone's face keeps coming off?
Yes.
Okay.
And the motorcycles and the doves.
The one that's in Japan, right? Or China or somewhere where it ends?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that.
Okay.
I've seen the first 3 Mission Impossibles, and that's it.
Me too. That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all. I think
As people who haven't seen those movies, we lay judgment. That's all you need.
I think we should do them one day.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
agreed.
fun. We've never done it.
I do think it would be fun.
But
This is written by Mike Werb.
that's quite the name.
Quite the name. And Michael Colleary, who I had never heard of. Mike Werb wrote the screenplay for The Mask.
Hell yeah. It's a
Which
great
is-
movie.
yeah.
I wonder if it holds up.
I bet there's no way that
I feel like
holds
it's
up.
one of those movies that we would watch as adults and go, who the fuck let us watch
Yeah.
this? This
It's
is
gotta
not
be-
appropriate.
It's got to be wildly inappropriate and probably not funny anymore.
I mean, I just remember like the ooga and stuff like that.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I'm already cringing into space.
I know.
as you do that.
We should watch it. Let's do that.
Okay.
Not that
We'll
we
have to connect
have.
through the screenwriter. They went on to write, both of these guys, the first screenplay for the Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie.
With Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the director, once they finally found a director, did not like that script.
Oh.
So he took the bones of it and rewrote it with some of his guys. But these guys did almost.
You just watched that one for Cannonball too.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went
Daniel
on
Craig's
to write
American.
like. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out Cannonball. We bitch about that movie for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's funny. You should go
Yeah.
check out Cannonball, not Tomb Raider. Well, whatever you want. Do what you want.
I think I'm done glazing Nick Cage. You guys
No,
out
you're
there.
not. But all right, let's go on.
You guys out there know who he is. I know, but I mean before the movie.
Okay.
The back of the box says John Travolta stars, bullshit, as FBI agent Sean Archer doing the unthinkable to stop the elusive terrorist Castor Troy, parentheses Nicolas Cage. Watch the bullets fly and the action explode as master action director John Woo, parentheses Broken Arrow, that's another movie he did. I forgot about that one. Detonates the screen in this special collector's edition DVD.
Ooh, I didn't know we had a special collector's
I didn't
edition.
either.
Look
I
at
know
us.
when we opened it, you were like, "Oh, why are there 2 discs?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
disc do I play?"
I thought it was just because it's so old that it was like you're gonna have to change discs.
That would have been
Halfway through.
amazing.
Yeah, don't you remember doing that with VHSs and like
No.
Baldur's Gate? Like Baldur's Gate on the PC back in the day. You used
Final
to,
Fantasy VII.
It would be like, please put in the other disc, and you'd be like, please don't fuck up my save.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 had 2 or 3. Final Fantasy VII had 4,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Wait, is it? I feel like recently I had to change discs for something. Is like the Mass Effect? No, it's not Mass Effect.
No,
There was a game that I had to change discs for within the last 2 years.
one of the Mass Effect games on Xbox, you had to do that on 360.
I feel like I've done it on the PlayStation 5 though.
There's no way.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure. Let me think. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, I think I did.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're ready to get into Face Off.
Hop in to Face Off.
And it's not my fault if you guys get confused. I'm just going to preface it with that. I'll do my best to explain to you who's in whose body. You have to keep up with it, okay?
Yeah.
So, actually,
It's a wild ride.
they're in their own bodies, but they have each other's faces. So,
Yeah.
the implications
But they're
are
both
wild.
acting like each other.
Yeah. So we start with like what sounds like Christmas music and bells and stuff. And then there's like this carousel in sepia tone with John Travolta.
It's completely desaturated almost.
It's weird.
And it's playing like Precious Moments music.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's John Travolta with his son. Don't get attached. And we see Nick Cage in the bushes. And honestly, he has the sweetest mustache I've ever seen in my life. He looks great on him.
Did you see the way he pulled the blanket off of the sniper rifle? Like
With
he
the-
was a magician.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he, like, honestly, the Riz off of Castor Troy
Already.
no words have been spoken. The Riz is off the charts.
He's wearing a dope silk burgundy suit, even darker, like scarlet almost, with a red silk button-up
And
shirt.
he's literally just getting his sniper rifle ready with his sweet freaking mustache and a beverage.
Cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Oh, no, it's a straw, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a straw. He has a cup. Yeah, and so John Travolta does this really weird thing that if Kyle did it to me, I would punch him in the nuts. He like will just touch his family's face.
He
and
loves
just
doing that.
rub their face from the top of it to the bottom of it while they're talking and stuff. And no, don't fucking touch me.
It's constantly with the face
Constantly
touching.
doing it. And like one time his wife was mad and he did it. And I was like, I would deck you, dude. Don't touch me.
It's amazing.
But anyway, so then the shot is fired, lined up, fired. John Travolta, which is Sean Archer, takes it to the back and falls off the carousel with his son, and then is laying on the ground, and his son's dead.
His son got.
What I found funny is that the carousel didn't stop moving.
No.
So there are just people on their horses going, "Oh shit, a dead boy!" It's going around in circles.
There's that dead boy again.
There's that dead boy. It just keeps going.
No one stopped it.
No one's stopping it. Just can you imagine like you're on
Show
there with,
must go on.
You're there with like your 6-year-old daughter. And you're like, no, don't look at this. Hang on. Isn't this lovely? Don't look over there.
Jesus.
It's a grieving man. Anyway, so we cut to 6 years later. And John Travolta is in a room with like a bunch of old computers. And then, basically, John Travolta is a cop, like an FBI agent.
Yeah.
And his mission is to find Castor Troy, because Castor Troy, he knows, killed his kid. Which, to be fair, when Castor Troy killed the kid, I don't think he meant to.
No.
He didn't mean to.
No.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Technically, it was because John Travolta was too close to him. So whose fault is it really?
Oh my God.
Whose fault is it really? And then we get Nick Cage dressed up like a priest doing some shady stuff in a building. And we just keep cutting back and forth. And then, because John Travolta's whole character right now is just super like pent up, like really uptight and angry, and wants to find Castor Troy no matter what.
Yeah.
And then
at all costs.
Castor Troy like plants a bomb somewhere and then he's wearing a priest uniform, if I didn't say that. And he's dancing around like a psychopath. And honestly, I love it. Like, he hasn't even said anything yet. He's just dancing in his building with a choir.
He hasn't done anything, and I'm in love.
Like, he's amazing. And so he's just dancing. And then he talks to this girl in the choir who looked way too young for him to be touching, but we looked it up, and supposedly the actress was 27 at the time, but she looks 15.
She was born in 1969. That's what IMDb says.
I don't know if they knew who we were talking about. Because this girl, if she's 27, holy crap, she has to get carded all the time.
Yeah.
Like, she looked 15. And so then there's a jet leaving an airfield paid for by Castor Troy, and the police are on their way to intercept the jet. Castor shows up on the runway, and we basically meet his brother, and they give him like this box with his guns in it and like chiclets and drugs.
Those guns are sweet.
Those guns are sweet.
If you haven't seen the movie, they're gold.
Yeah.
I have no idea what kind of guns.
No.
But they're
Desert
sweet.
Eagles. I don't know. They
Probably
look pretty
not.
cool.
Desert Eagles are huge.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I don't know.
I'm not Reba. I don't know.
Not Reba.
I'm not Reba. I don't
couldn't
know
tell
anything
ya.
about guns. But then, like, he gets on one of the guys who's with him is named Pollux Troy. That's his little brother.
Yeah.
And he ties his shoe, because everyone likes to do weird stuff in this. But
They do.
he gets on the flight, and then the flight attendant is like, "What do you need?" And he's like, "Oh, I can eat peaches for hours." And I'm like, "Oh my God.
Asks her for a peach.
Oh my God." The Riz.
Rizzly
Smash.
Adams over here.
Yes. It was just like, holy shit.
Yeah, smash. I'm with you.
Smash. And so basically the police are like driving down the runway while the plane is taking off. And this is the slowest police chase I've ever seen in my life. It is very slow, because it's a jet that just started. So it's not going quickly right now.
Yeah.
And then we find out that the FBI agent, the flight attendant is an FBI agent. And so she's like, stop what you're doing. And then Pollux just throws a briefcase at her and totally takes her out. Yeah. That's all it needed.
She gone.
And so, like, there's a brief game of chicken with Archer and Castor has a gun to the pilot's head and is like, keep driving or flying. I don't know. What do you call taxi?
He says driving.
keep taxiing this aircraft, please, while the cops are coming at him. And then I don't even remember who won.
Castor.
Castor won, yeah. But why? Why did Archer turn?
Because he's a bitch.
Oh, because he's a bitch.
He's in a Hummer, by the way, which is not going to catch a Gulfstream.
Well, if you're going straight at it.
Well, yeah, but I mean when he turns around.
Oh, yeah. And then it's kind of fun because then Castor throws the FBI lady out of the plane after shooting her, and he throws her body like Gal Gadot style out the plane.
Oh, like
onto the runway.
Just
here she goes. But that woman dies. So there you go. And then Travolta, like, I don't know, did they run over her body, or I guess they stopped to not hit her?
Yeah.
Why? She's already dead.
Well, she might not be.
There were enough
hoping.
FBI
She got shot
agents.
in like the lower back.
Oh, maybe she's not
Could
dead.
have been fine.
Yeah.
But he went to check on her, and she's not.
And then he commandeers a helicopter to chase Troy, and it is the dumbest little shot.
Everybody's checking on this woman, and his partner looks up like, where did Sean go? And then it shows John Travolta from the side of the helicopter in the window, and he's got his sunglasses on, and he's just staring down his partner as the helicopter
while he's moving.
takes
It's so stupid looking. It's the dumbest thing. I know it's not a big moment, but it was quite dumb.
We cackled.
And then Archer shoots one of the engines of the plane out, and then Castor, because it's like a big gunfight, where Castor keeps shooting out the door at Archer, and then Castor's airplane ends up crashing into a hangar. So the police surround the hangar, and then Castor comes out guns blazing, but not as like guns blazing as Archer did. And then Albie from Big Love gets shot in the ear.
Right.
And I will only call him Albie this entire time.
I don't even think he has a name in this movie.
His name is Albie. So there you go.
Enough.
So then we get like a shootout between Castor and Archer. And then somehow, like, it's just this big fight. Basically, Pollux gets taken out he gets arrested by the FBI. Castor gets away with Archer chasing him, and I thought he went down a tunnel, but he's just like in an empty engine, I guess. And while they're fighting, a jet engine gets turned on for unknown reasons. I don't know why, who did it, but then it was a pretty good scene because Archer and Castor both know how many bullets are left in their guns.
Yeah.
And how many bullets are left in each other's guns.
Yeah.
So I liked that.
But did you notice that then Castor fires at him and he's
he
empty?
miscounted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
I liked that
That
moment.
means John Travolta miscounted.
Well, maybe John Travolta did
There's
it on
also
purpose.
a scene where somebody explodes because of a red barrel that gets shot. And
Don't shoot those
and you
unless
can see his wires.
Oh yeah, you can see his wires. He just like flies back. That's like, I think I've already talked about that when I was playing Jacob on Boulder's Gate, and there was an exploding barrel, and I was like, I could just fireball this, and Jacob was like, what? And I was just like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm doing it anyway, and then we blew up. We almost died.
That's how you play video games.
That is how I play video games.
That's why we don't play Left 4 Dead anymore.
That's why when we get to the part in Resident Evil 5 where we've upgraded everything and we get unlimited rocket launchers, I'm not allowed to carry around my rocket launcher
you've
unless
talked
it's a
about that too.
boss fight, because I will kill us.
Yeah.
It's great. I have so much fun. I'm basically just Leroy Jenkins all the time when I play video games.
Yeah.
That's my method. But
and then
anyway,
I save you.
Yeah. Yeah, or Jacob does.
Are you past the part where Castor tries to stab him?
Not yet.
With the knife, okay.
So like Castor's like down on the ground and basically is like, Archer does say a line that I liked. He said, I don't care if I die, but you do. So that was part of their little shootout. And then Castor tells Archer, you should become a terrorist. It's like way more fun.
You're not having any fun.
Yeah, you're not having any fun right now. And I am. Yeah. And then he said he has something big planned for LA. And then he starts asking really creepy questions about Archer's daughter, Jamie. And then he is like down on his knees because he realizes he tries to shoot Archer in the face and
Click.
It does not work.
Yeah.
Click, he's out of bullets. And then he is immediately on his knees just like, oh no, don't kill me, and all this stuff.
I hated the way this was shot.
Why?
Because it's close in on him, like he has his hands up, but then it shows behind his back and he like has his hands
Behind
in
his
his
back.
belt line trying to get the knife out.
Yeah.
Which Archer would have immediately noticed.
Oh yeah, Archer knows
Because
exactly
his hands
what's
are
happening.
not up. They're both behind his back.
Well, he's also been researching this guy for so long that there's no way that he doesn't know that this is his method. Like, he knows that Castor Troy is not going to come willingly
Yeah.
in any situation.
I just hated the way it was shot because of the stupid putting your hands behind your back.
Yeah, you
to
don't
get a knife.
Yeah, you don't do it like that usually.
Yeah, being so obvious.
Then Archer like kicks Castor into the jet engine when he tries to stab him, and then he hits a fence and is knocked unconscious, but with a creepy smile on his face. And that's it.
And then they run up to him, and his partner goes, "Well, Archer, looks like Elvis done left the building."
That's a good one.
That's what he says, word for word.
Nicolas Cage really likes Elvis.
Yeah, that's true.
He married his daughter
He did.
for a little while.
Doesn't he have like a pyramid for his tomb in Memphis?
Is that real?
Yeah.
I don't think it. Where is he buried?
He's not buried. I'm talking about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why?
It might be in New Orleans.
I've been to Memphis. My mom like talked up. There's this hotel that has ducks, and she was like, "Oh, you can see the ducks at one of the hotels in there." And the way she was talking about it, I thought there were like 1 million ducks, and that it would be worth going to see. And there's like fucking 8. No, I was just like, I don't give a shit about this.
Okay.
8 ducks. I was like, there's going to be 1 billion ducks in this hotel. No. Anyway, it's my own fault for getting excited.
It's a wild story.
So all the cops, like Archer is in his, Archer goes home and he's telling his wife, and he's basically like, the search for Castor is over, and she hugs him and they're both crying. And he's like, I'm going to put in for a desk job and start counseling, and we'll figure our lives out. Before that, though, we find out that his daughter's being bullied because now she's dressed up like a punk rocker. Who cares? She looked fine.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
90s are weird.
90s are weird.
Yeah.
When was the Satanic Panic? The 80s?
Could not tell you. Forever?
I think Salem. I don't know.
From the 1600s till today. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that you know what? That's true. I thought it was like with the invention of D&D or something like that.
Probably also then.
Yeah, it's constant. You know what? You're right. So all the cops are giving Archer like a round of applause when he walks in the office, and he's like already not in the mood. He's pissed off at everyone. And then while everyone's like, "Yay, you did it. This is the guy you wanted to get." He's like, "Think of all the people who fucking died." And it's just like, "Oh my God."
Which he lists, and there's like 12 of them.
I know, but like,
He
can we
lists
not
every
have
single one of them.
a moment, bro? Like, Jesus. All right.
Castor Troy has killed a lot of FBI agents to not have been caught yet.
Yeah, he has. But I feel like you really brought everything down.
Yeah, he's a big Debbie Downer.
He really is a Debbie Downer. And then Special Ops wants a word with Archer, and they give him a floppy disk that they found in Castor stuff.
In slow-mo.
In slow-mo.
It
Like,
zooms in on the floppy disk in slow motion as it's handed
was it
to
a
him.
fatter floppy disk than a normal floppy disk?
wasn't
It looked fat.
It looked like a normal floppy disk to me.
Oh, it looked thick.
Do you remember zip drives?
What the heck is a zip
They
drive?
were like 2 or 3 times as thick and had way more storage space.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. I just remember, the little slidey part on a floppy disk that you weren't
The metal
supposed to
part.
touch.
Yeah.
That's all I did with them is
Yeah.
slid that thing back and
Yeah,
forth.
we all did. Yeah.
And then my dad would be like, "Please stop doing that," and I would be like,
You're
"Nope."
ruining my data.
You're like, what, 5 megabytes of data that's on here?
Yeah, you're
Just
ruining a month's worth of checkbooks.
Your one tax document, 1 month of checkbook. Like, this is what your mom did on Sunday at Walmart. That's it. So basically they find out that Castor's plan is to blow stuff up, and it's enough explosives to flatten 1 square mile, which a square mile is a lot.
That's true.
In LA, and they don't know where the bomb is though. So they start trying to question Pollux about where the bomb is. And then Archer asks for 10 minutes alone with him, but Pollux Troy won't give him any information. Basically, the only person who Pollux will talk to is Castor, because they haven't told Pollux yet that Castor is assumed dead.
Yeah.
So, but Castor did not die.
Nope.
So they start talking about letting Archer walk into Erewhon.
Yeah.
which is the name of the prison. And I'm just like, is the person who made Erewhon a Face-Off fan? Or is
Probably.
Erewhon a thing before Face-Off?
Everyone should be a Face-Off fan, so I'm going to go with that.
Face-Off goes on a long time, though.
That's true.
It goes on.
Also, were we supposed to think he was dead? He hit a chain link fence.
And smiled.
Yeah.
It didn't look
I
dead
didn't
to
think
me.
he was dead.
I mean, like, he looked fine. So I don't know why Archer was like, dead for sure.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
dumb.
I usually ascribe to no body, no death, but you're going to have to give me more of a death than a chain
Yes.
link fence for me to
More
buy
of a
it.
body.
Yeah, more of a body. And so they are building Albie from Big Love a new ear from scratch because he got shot in it. And they're like, oh, not only can we build ears, but we can switch yours and Castor's faces so that you can walk into prison as Castor Troy and get the information about the bomb from Pollux.
And they over-explain how that's going to work.
They talk a long time.
Yeah.
They even say we'll have to take away your love handles,
do.
which is like, all right, fuck off.
Poor John Travolta.
Fucking dicks. But they're like, yeah, we'll have to take off your love handles and then we'll switch your faces, but everything else will be the same as like Castor, but you will continue to have your blood type.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of like, but wouldn't it just be easier to explain like we just switch consciousnesses?
That's way more sci-fi, though.
Is it more sci-fi than
They haven't even figured that out today.
okay, later on when it comes up, because their bodies are not like if
They're not even
someone
close.
someone with your face walked into this house,
And
I
they were
feel like I would
5'7".
know. Yeah, they're 5'7". Kyle's 6'4" if you didn't know. They're 5'7" with like a totally different like smell,
Yeah.
dick,
Oh my God.
everything. Like I would know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you wouldn't be fooled once
No.
you get into like more than just a surface conversation with the person.
Yeah.
So explain that to me. What's his wife's name? Is it
Elena?
no? Is it? And her name is
Liv.
Eve in the movie. But like,
Eve.
who is that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's Annette Bening.
It's that chick from Face Off.
Yeah, it is the chick from Face Off. Hang on, who is it? I'm actually really curious. It'll take 2 seconds. Joan
She
Allen. I don't know who
is
that is. Never
Joan
mind.
Allen.
Don't know who that is. Never mind. Not interesting. So basically, Archer is like, I don't want to do that. This is stupid. And he's like, I'm going to try to just ask people about the bomb instead of doing the whole face-off thing. And so he goes in, he like basically starts questioning all the people who've ever interacted with Castor Troy. And one guy says like, how's your dead son?
Yeah.
And then Archer pulls a freaking gun on the guy, and then the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just knew that it was on whatever I know. It's the 18th. That's when it's happening." And it's
That's the
just-
bald guy, right?
Yeah, that's the bald
Dietrich.
guy. Dietrich. Okay, you knew his name.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a weird thing to say.
Nick Cassavetes is the name of this actor.
Uh-huh.
He's in Nothing,
Okay.
but he directed The Notebook
Really?
and John Q
Never seen that. I have seen The Notebook. I don't like it.
and Alpha Dog.
I love Alpha Dog. Who's in Alpha Dog?
That's what he's famous for. Those three things: Justin Timberlake,
No, who's
Sean
the
Hatosi, Anton Yelchin.
Anton Yelchin.
Not
Yeah.
Sean Hatosi, Sean Levy,
Sean Levy. I don't know who he is.
and Emil Hirsch from Speed Racer.
Man, that movie.
That movie's good.
Don't get attached to it.
Amanda Seyfried too.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
It is.
It's an old movie. So he knows that it's happening on the 18th now. And then he's like, well, maybe I'll just do the face-off thing because I don't know enough information. But then all of his cop friends are like, but you can't tell anyone. You can't tell your wife. You can't tell anyone else in the department. This is completely on the down low. And it's just like, oh, well, this won't ever, this could not possibly go wrong
I'm sure
in
that'll
any
go
way.
well.
And so Archer has this scar from the shot where that killed his kid. And he basically is talking to his wife and he's like, I wish it had just been 1 inch to the left because then I would be dead, but Mikey would have lived. And then his wife's like, but Mikey was, fuck Mikey. I don't know. She was pretty much just like, yeah, but then you'd be dead. And then, I don't know. She was just trying to comfort him. So then he does the stupid face rub on his wife.
Of course.
And then he tells her that this is his last job moment. And so he needs to go on a secret assignment. He's like,
we didn't talk about. He did tell her earlier that it was over.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that it was over and he was going to take a desk job. Yeah. And so now he's like, well, this is my one last job moment. So I got to go, actually. So he's going on assignment. She's pissed.
They were going to bed, by the way.
Yeah.
And she said, well, go now.
Yeah, she was like, get the fuck out.
It's like, go now. It's bedtime.
And he's like, I don't need to go now. I have to pack and stuff. I can have one more night at home.
I want to sleep. It's 10 p.m.
Yeah, she told him to leave.
He left.
He did. And so at the hospital, Archer's getting ready for his face to be put in a box, in like a floating dish. I don't know. And then he asks that the doctor replace the scar after all of this is over. And he gives his wedding ring to his coworker. And then like there's a bunch of like, there's a lot of like, look at the surgery. I'm not going to go over it. They switch their faces.
The doctor is Colm Feore from, if you are subscribed to our Patreon, he's from Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's the evil board member.
He's a board member.
Yeah. We were just talking about on that episode. I was like, I think he's from Face Off. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I refuse to learn board members' names. Like I refuse to name
He's
this.
like the only board member, though.
Yeah,
of any
it's like when we
consequence
did
in that
Blade,
movie.
and I'm just like council. I don't know what that guy's name is.
Yeah.
It's council member.
Dragonetti. I remember that.
How do you know that?
I don't, because it's
That's random.
Dragonetti. That's cool.
I would just go by Eddie.
No. Ugh. Not
Yeah.
like that. Dragon
Dragonetti.
ETTI.
Yeah, Eddie.
No.
I just go by Eddie.
You have Dragon in your name and you would go by Eddie?
I don't want people to call me Dragon. I don't know. I'd rather be called Eddie.
Jesus.
But anyway, so he wakes up. He has Castor Troy's face. And then he starts crying and breaking mirrors that he doesn't own, saying "fuck you" to everyone. Maybe we should have kept him under for a little while longer and give him like a small mirror to look at.
I don't know what he thought was going to happen.
I don't think he thought that it was going to work, I guess. Maybe he thought he was going to die. I don't know.
I don't know.
He's like, holy shit, I woke up as Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
did.
hate this.
I mean, I don't know what.
The only thing I'll say about the surgery is that they had a moment where they were like putting the face on him.
Oh, that part is cool.
And
Yeah.
it was like practical effects, and they were like smushing the face around, as you can see under the cut. That looked cool.
That was really cool. That was a cool moment. So then they have to match up Archer's voice with Castor's voice, and they make him say like, "I sell seashells by the seashore," a few times, and then and then he's just Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
So
As
now
you do.
Archer is in Nicolas Cage's body. So I will most likely be calling him Archer Castor while we do this. Okay? If the first name I say is the entity inside the other person's body, but not really.
Yeah. So now it's Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta's character.
Yes, Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta's character.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not responsible if you get confused. So, then Archer basically gets 2 days in prison to get Pollux to talk. And so in Erewhon prison, they basically say when he gets there that they don't ascribe to the Geneva Convention, and then they put metal boots on him.
Is that allowed?
No.
Can you just not ascribe?
I mean, like,
I don't ascribe to law.
I mean, I don't. America. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So
they put Mario jump boots on him from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Which I think is kind of a smart idea because they're magnetic and they can freeze you in place.
Yeah. Seems like a very expensive prison to build in the first place, but after that, yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, this is definitely a place that's like on the down low. No one knows about this place, I guess. So Archer Castor runs into Thomas Jane, who looks great in a pair of glasses and long hair. Holy shit, he looked hot.
Almost got like a broccoli haircut.
Yeah, he looked great. And I was just like, that's the Punisher.
Yeah.
How exciting. And then he almost lets it slip immediately that he's the one who arrested that guy.
Yeah.
Because that guy's like, oh, who got you in here? And he's like,
Thomas Jane's putting on the weirdest Nicolas Cage type voice. He's like, don't you remember the little people? Just like that. And he's like, yeah, I busted you. Sean Archer busted you.
Yeah, and Thomas Jane's like,
Jesus.
okay.
Immediately?
He immediately fucks up. Immediately. And then like a fight breaks out, but it's like the slowest fight I've ever seen in my life. I would not. Don't get excited. And so then like Castor's brother, Pollux, is like looking at him.
Watching
like,
all this.
Wow, you are really shit at this.
Yeah.
And then Archer like throws him a look and does like the Nicolas Cage like, oh, I'm crazy face. And then the guy's like, holy shit, he's doing it again.
He's back at
all
it
the
again.
way in. And then says, because the guy's like calling him a pussy or something, and he's like, watch your fucking mouth. And I'm like, John Travolta has never cussed in his life.
Yeah.
Like Sean Archer has never cursed ever. And this is, wow. He's going to have to
he said
repent
the F
for
word in
that.
the first scene.
Oh, yeah, he
in the
did.
hangar. And then Nicolas Cage was like, oh, watch your
Oh
fucking
my
mouth.
gosh, watch your fucking mouth.
So he's quoting him.
And
Because
then
he thinks Castor Troy's cool as hell.
he is.
He is.
He really is cool as hell. And then Archer Castor beats up one guy whose name is like Gollum. I don't remember his name. Rezo? I don't know.
Oh,
He comes up later.
Dubov.
Dubov. And then he stops short of beating the guy to death with a lunch tray, which is not something Castor would do.
Nope.
So there you go. And then he gets booted to the ground, and the cop's like, I'm the one who stops the fights here, not you, who
Yeah.
also is in Big Love.
Oh, is that what he's from?
To
This
me.
guy is Eastman, the man who teaches Morgan
Yes.
to be a psychopath in The Walking
He's
Dead.
not a psychopath.
He becomes a psychopath.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. It's the biggest reason I love Morgan.
He doesn't become a psycho.
Yes, he does.
Are you talking about before Rick finds him
When
again?
I see red and clear,
Oh, that was before he met Eastman, I thought.
yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, so Eastman just teaching him how to like focus his rage.
Yeah.
Right?
And be a psychopath, a calculated psychopath.
Calculated guy who beats the shit out of people with a stick.
Yeah.
Awesome. But then so fight's over, and then Archer Castor, because the cop is just like, I'm the one who ends the fights. He's like, I'm gonna get you fired when I get out of
Oh my
here. And it's
God.
like, really cool, Castor. Yeah, that's 100% something you would say. Why are you acting? No, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
And
That's
then-
so dumb. Archer is so fucking uncool
He really is the least cool person I've ever met in my
on the
life.
planet.
And I'm sad that Nicolas Cage has to spend his entire
Movie acting
movie
like him.
doing that.
He's having fun too.
Like, John Travolta is actually really cool in Look Who's Talking, though.
Oh,
Don't you remember Look Who's Talking?
I do not.
Oh, I love Look Who's Talking. I'm walking on sunshine. Wow. I love Look Who's Talking. Anyway, so then Castor wakes up in the hospital with no face on. And then he starts crying when he sees John Travolta's
Like that.
face in water, which I would not have known that was John Travolta's face, because
No.
you're not used to seeing faces flat.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have known.
It didn't look like Travolta.
It didn't look like him at all. And so then Castor makes a phone call because no one fucking works at this hospital. There's no security. He wasn't restrained to his bed. He wasn't on sedatives.
Yeah.
How did he wake up, and why is no one here?
Yeah.
He got to a phone with no face.
So the movie can happen.
You know what? Yeah. But it annoys me when this stuff happens.
Yeah.
Because then they kidnap the doctor and bring him in, because they also know who the doctor of this place is. And they bring him in to put Archer's face on Castor's body. And I guess give him love handles as well, because Archer has love handles.
They'd have to.
Yeah. And then, so Archer Castor tells Pollux that he needs help. This is back in prison. And he asks, like, basically it's this little conversation. And you can tell that Pollux does not trust him. Like, he's acting weird.
Yeah, he's like, who you? Someone put your face on.
Yeah, you are acting like a cop. Like, you have to tell me.
Who took your face off?
And then he asks Pollux, like, are you still on your meds? And then Pollux is like, what meds am I on? And then Archer's like, fuck.
He knows.
He does know.
Eventually.
But he has to pull it out.
Yeah.
And then Pollux is like, oh, here's the bomb location. And then Archer immediately goes, okay, I'm going to leave, I guess. Thanks a lot for that information, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And walks away. And Pollux is like, what just happened? And so...
way to reveal your game way too early.
way too early, because he's just like, all right, deuces, thanks a lot. Because we find out that it's in the LA Convention Center. That's where the bomb is. And so Archer Castor is told that he is a visitor, and he goes to meet them, and his visitor is Castor Archer. So
Checkmate.
yeah, and Castor Archer burned all the documentation that this happened, burned the lab down, killed the doctor,
everyone who knew.
killed every one of his friends who knew. And so now Archer Castor is locked in prison, and his face is just walking around L.A. So that's fun. And then Castor Archer is just being like creepy and saying that like, oh my God, you're so hot. Like basically,
he says, "Ooh, wait, you good looking."
He does. He does say
the
that.
line deliveries in this, they're insane.
I do like that. I mean, honestly, they're both pretty good looking men though. So
that's true.
They are.
And then he shows him his ring finger, and there's a bunch of weird looking gross hairs on it.
Oh my God. He is the like. It looked like individual eyelashes glued to the back of someone's hand. It was gross.
It's gross.
It was gross. I didn't like it. And so so we find out that all the information's burned. Everyone who knows is dead. And then Archer Castor tries to choke Castor Archer and then is yelling like die in a really weird way while choking him.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
It's awesome.
And then the guards obviously pull him off and are just like, oh, sorry, Archer. Like, that shouldn't have happened. And then, like, Castor Archer is like, oh, no big deal.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
And then leaves.
Have fun in here.
And then it's like, I'm going to go home and see your wife. And then I did think this part's funny because he's trying to find Archer's house and he drives by the house and then Archer's wife walks outside and he's driving by and making eye contact with her. And then she's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he just slams on his brakes and is like, that must be it. Actually, let me reverse. And so he goes out and parks and then just starts like hitting on her, which I honestly kind of liked the Riz.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, John Travolta is doing a great job
being Castor Troy.
Yeah. It's actually quite impressive.
It is.
They both should have gotten Oscars for this.
Oscars is crazy.
Oscars
this
is
stuff's
correct.
Way over the
what
top.
What came out in 1997? Small Soldiers?
Titanic.
97? I thought it was like 96. I'd still give it to them. You'd only have to give them one, right? One trophy for both of them.
Best actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to both of them.
So he just starts hitting on Eve, Archer's wife, and just really wants to bone her. And Eve's like, you need to like get away from me because I have to go to work. And then he gives that like stupid corny line of like, I hate to watch you leave, but I love to watch. What's it? Hate it when you leave, but I love to watch you walk away. What's the line?
I don't know. It sounded cool when he said it.
Sleazy people do it all the time. No, it's not cool. And then they name drop 9/11. In her diary.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
He opens her diary and flips to a page and it says September 11th, 1997.
Holy shit. That's insane.
That is crazy.
And so he finds like her diary that basically says that they haven't made love in 2 months, and he's like, loser. Which I thought was really funny.
He does say that.
And then I didn't like this. So he goes into Jamie's room and he calls her Janie, and she goes, why are you calling me Janie? And he just like looks at a pillow that says Jamie, which is hilarious because all of my notes before this said Janie because I thought that was her name.
No one knows her name.
No, I didn't know her name. And so he's being super creepy because she's like just in her panties in her room because it's her dad. So she's not thinking anything of it. And then he just keeps like, he reaches around her in a really creepy way to grab cigarettes, and then basically is just like, Papa's got a brand new bag, and walks away. And she's like, my dad's fucking cool and weird.
Like, when did you start smoking? And he says, you're going to notice a lot of new changes around here.
I'm just glad that he didn't do something horrific, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I appreciate that at least, because then this would have been a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Pollux is leaving prison now because Archer, quote unquote Archer, cut a deal for Pollux to turn state evidence in exchange for him getting out of prison.
Yeah.
So then Archer Castor is like telling all the guards like, I'm Sean Archer. And it's just like, yeah, okay, that's going to work.
He looks up and sees him leave above him, and Pollux like looks down at him and waves his pinky at him. He's like, bye, bro.
Bye, bro.
I hate watching this guy act in this movie. Every time he uses that voice, every time he says anything, I fucking hate it.
I think it's like he's just trying to pretend like he's Nicolas Cage, but
he's trying to pretend like he's
work.
Cool.
It doesn't work.
And it does not work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And so Castor Archer needs Pollux to reveal the location of the bomb to the police And then they basically are just standing in a room and they're making fun of how ugly Castor is now in John Travolta's body.
Yeah.
And his brother's just like, man, you're fucking hard to look at. And he's like, I know, it's
He's
disgusting.
agreeing. He's
It's
like, I have to
gross.
wear this ridiculous chin. But they were honestly, they're both acting it so well that for a split second, I was like, oh, John Travolta let you say that about him.
Poor John Travolta.
But
He's
it
a
was
nice
John
kid.
Travolta saying
Yeah,
that.
it was. So they get the location of the bomb, and the police cannot defuse it. It literally has, like, of course it's a movie, 2 minutes or 1 minute left until it blows up. And so Castor Archer is just standing by the bomb squad, which I found interesting that they allowed. And then he's like, all right, everyone leave and right now. And then he defuses the bomb because he's the one who set it up.
Yeah.
So he knows how to do it. And then he walks down the stairs and he's being hailed as a hero.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
And then the president calls, and at the same time,
course.
so does the wife. And then Castor Archer says that he wants to take the call from the wife before the president, which I thought was kind of nice.
Yeah.
So then he makes her like a big dinner and tries to seduce her. And then Castor apparently is like a foot guy because she like takes off her high heel for some reason and is showing that she's wearing stockings. And then he just reaches down, like touches her foot. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, because he ties people's shoes.
Yeah.
That's why. So he is a foot fetishy guy,
Oh.
I guess. But one of the feet he touches is his brother.
That's
Okay.
supposed to be a caretaking thing.
Oh, okay. And I assume he fucks his wife. So
Maybe.
I really think he does.
Probably.
She never says that she doesn't.
No.
So I think that she did, and she completely different dick, completely different technique and everything. And she was like, this is nice. This is fine.
What's gotten into you?
And then Thomas Jane they're like walking in circles, and
Yeah.
Archer
exercise for the
Castor
day.
is asking like, how can I get out of here? And Thomas Jane's like, you can't. And then he's like, how do I get these boots off? And he's like, well, the only time that they take your boots off is when they fry your brain.
Yeah.
So you have to go get your brain fried to do it. And so Archer Castor, like, here's one thing that I said while we were watching it. I love the implication that prisoners are too stupid to get out of prison, but if a cop is in prison, he can game the system and get out.
Right.
Okay.
Such a dumb trope.
Such a dumb trope. So Archer Castor like starts a fight and steals a cigarette and then is getting carted off
from a guard.
Yeah. And then is like, it just keeps asking like, does anyone have a light? Which all the prisoners are like, yeah.
It's the coolest motherfucker
He's
ever.
the coolest guy ever. He punched 2 people. And so the guy from the lunch tray situation is currently getting his brain fried. And then Castor... Dubov. And then Castor, that guy gets removed from the chair. This is where I kind of lose it because it was an action scene and I was confused because then Castor takes the chair. They allow him to light the cigarette and then he burns one of the cops like arms and they just let him go. And then he's able to steal a gun. Dubov gets a gun.
Yeah.
Full shootout with everyone because now they don't have their boots on so they can't be controlled. It's mayhem.
He grabs a giant jug from the table that says sulfuric acid on it really big, and he launches it up to a balcony above him next to a guard and shoots it in the air, and it blows up sulfuric acid all over that guard. I remember that part.
What's sulfuric acid?
Who knows?
Oh, okay. I don't know
Some
what that.
cartoon shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. So they're just easily able to fight their way out now and just keep taking guns, like bigger and bigger guns. Like it's a video game, bigger and bigger guns off of the people that they're killing.
Yeah.
So they're
Sean hasn't killed anyone.
No, but I don't think he hasn't killed anyone. Has he not?
In this scene, no. Dubov has been killing people left and right.
Well, Dubov's doing the Lord's work, I guess. And so Dubov gets shot, and then he falls off the railing, and it
Which is
looks
like 2 stories.
It's like 12 feet. But then when he lets him, like when you're looking at because like Archer Castor catches him and is holding him like with the gun. And it looks like it's like you could probably just put your feet down.
It looks like they're on the 2nd floor balcony.
Yeah. And he's because the gun is like what, 2 feet, and he's at the bottom of the gun. So you're about 6 feet off the ground right now. You'll be fine. And then he drops, but then it's apparently like 40 feet somehow, and he dies. Allegedly, I guess.
They don't show that.
They don't show that.
Yeah, they show him fall for a long time.
Yeah, because all like there's basically a riot going now.
Yeah.
So then Castor makes it out of the prison, but then realizes that this prison is like an oil derrick in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
And then a helicopter shows up, and then he runs and jumps into the water. But first, his feet catch on fire for I don't know why, and then he jumps into the water
Because the helicopter turret guy can't aim for shit. He has missed every single shot.
Yeah.
That he fired at this guy, and then he accidentally shot something flammable next to him, and fire caught on his shoes, so he kicked him off.
Yeah.
And then he jumped off. I don't know
Yeah.
why the shoes.
Also, I showed
needed
you
to
those
come off.
videos of the freaking fish around an oil derrick. No, thank you. Sharks and shit.
Yeah.
Don't do that. They'll eat you.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
But also, I will say that in this movie, they do physical effects, like actual effects a lot of the time. But that's a great thing. But it's also a really not great thing when you can obviously tell that this is not Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, when he's jumping off the
Yeah, when you're just like, who the hell's that?
Dude.
Because
Yeah.
they kept also doing stunts face forward.
They did a lot of
and I would be
face
like, who
stunts.
the fuck is that guy?
But yeah.
Who is that? But anyway, so Eve approaches Sean, not really Sean, because Castor Archer is leaving for the day, and she approaches him and she's like, I know this is a hard day for you, but we have to go. And then he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But okay. And then she takes Castor Archer to Mikey's grave, and then she does a cry, and then Castor's sitting there like, oh shit, I killed that kid. Whoopsie. I don't think he cares, but
I don't either.
then the cops report that Castor Troy is dead after trying to escape from Erewhon prison, not the grocery store. But
People just keep assuming this guy's dead with no information.
with no information. Well, I mean, like in their defense, he was in the middle of the ocean and jumped off an oil derrick. So why would he be alive?
He must have surfaced less than a minute later.
They stopped looking. They're like, I've seen him. I've seen all the fishes around that place. He's dead.
All the fishes, okay.
All the fishes. Shut the fuck up. And so, but his body hasn't been recovered. So I wonder where this is going.
Yeah.
Archer Castor, who did not die.
Castor Archer freaks out and is like, yeah, you better fucking recover his body.
Yeah, you better recover it. Because he's still going to work at the FBI agency and just doing stuff and grabbing people's butts and stuff like that. And so Archer Castor makes it to land, steals a car, like a Volvo, right?
A beige Volvo.
Yeah.
Which
with no tint.
He quotes, I don't know what movie that's from, but he's like, I drive a Volvo. Okay, it's beige.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's in a Nick Cage movie, famously.
Oh.
That's one of his famous quotes, like, get to the chopper.
Oh.
And now he's in a beige Volvo.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he heads to Eve's job, and he calls her and he tells her that, because there's a car phone in this Volvo, and he tells her that the man you think is your husband isn't your husband, and you and Jamie need to leave. And Eve's like, who the hell is this? And then hangs up. So he's trying. And then Archer Castor shows up at Castor's friend's house from the investigation earlier.
Dietrich.
Yeah, and then that guy gives him all of his guns and drugs.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like that this guy was like, oh, hell yeah, bro. I thought you were dead twice.
He asks him when he first shows up, he's like, are you still dealing to little Phil and somebody else? And the guy's like, well, hell yeah. And he literally goes, you drug dealer, you.
Yeah, and his friend goes, all right, you need to sit down probably. It's real weird. And so then he wants, basically, Archer Castor tells all of these criminals that his plan is to get Sean Archer and cut his face off. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He wants to take his face off. And then they're like, how are we even going to get to him, let alone like get him? And he's like, I know the code to the house. It's his son's birthday. And then they're like, holy shit, how do you know that? And he's like, because I'm sleeping with his wife.
I like the acting there.
It was really good.
He's like trying to laugh while trying not to cry.
Yeah, well, he's just like, he probably is sleeping with my wife.
And then he says, I have to use the little boy's wee-wee room.
He does say wee-wee room. And also there was a woman that they interviewed who Archer, before the face-off situation, threatened to remove her kid if she didn't tell him information. Her name's Sasha.
Played by
Because
Gina Gershon.
she used to date Castor. So she's here because this guy's her brother. So Jamie is like getting, which I did like this because he says he wants to take the face off thing, and then he leaves the room to go to the little boy's wee wee room, and his friends go, no more drugs for that guy. We're done. And so Jamie pulls up with a guy in the car who starts to assault her.
Played by real life rapist Danny Masterson.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
That's fun. And then I kind of love, because I think Castor Troy is actually a great dad, because he pulls him out of he breaks the windshield or the window of the car, pulls Danny Masterson out and beats the shit out of him.
So cathartic.
Yeah. And then Pollux calls Castor to tell him that Archer Castor is at their friend's house.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, oh, and he's getting laid. And then we find out that Sasha's kid is actually Castor's kid. So that's interesting.
Oh, shit.
But there was a part where I thought that it had already happened. But there was a part where we were talking to Jamie. Castor was talking to Jamie, and he says something. Like, first off, he blames what she's wearing and says, if you dress like that, men are going to continue to try to assault you. Yeah. And the girl is literally wearing tan pants.
Long, corduroys.
Like corduroy pants, a tank top, and a leather jacket.
Yep.
Fuck off.
He says if you dress like Halloween, of course it's going to happen to you. And it's like, what?
And then she literally goes, oh, so it's my fault.
Yeah, which
Thanks.
I do like.
Which I did like that.
And also, never mind. I'm not going to... She's all the way covered up.
She's completely
covered up. But even if she wasn't.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. But then he does tell her, like, he gives her a knife and he tells her, like, you need to be armed, and this is how you stab a guy in the thigh and twist so that it won't close and stuff.
That's the craziest looking butterfly knife, too. It's like, how would you describe that on an audio podcast? It's like squiggly.
Oh, yeah. It's like kind of, it's wavy.
Yeah.
It's cool
wavy.
Looking.
Thank you.
Yeah. He basically is like, you keep this with you at all times, and this ever happens again, you stab him. Yep. And it's just like,
Stab and twist.
Stab and twist. So, Sasha, her son comes in to meet who she thinks is her son's dad, Castor, which is Archer Castor. And then her son picks up a toy gun and starts shooting it. And then she's like, oh my God, I don't want you to play with these. Never touch that. And I'm like, who the fuck bought them for him?
Yeah. Why are they here?
Why are they here if you don't want him to play with them? Okay, just get rid of those.
Yeah,
then.
They have the orange cap on the end.
They're not.
They're toys.
Yeah, they're toy guns. And it's just like, okay.
And he's the only kid here.
He's the only child living in this drug house. So I feel like it's actually a really nice house.
It is.
It's like a loft or something.
Super cool.
So then Archer Castor starts hugging this kid and calling him Michael. And then Sasha's like, you're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, you've gotten weird. Prison changed you.
Super weird.
2 weeks in prison changed you.
And then the cops start open firing on a room where there was a child standing next to a window. Yeah. This is not something that they would do.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
like, I would hope not. Jesus. So they're firing into a building with a child that was visible. And then, so big fight out, big shootout. All the, they put headphones on the little kid, and Somewhere Over the Rainbow starts playing, and I knew immediately that it was Olivia Newton-John singing.
Had you even heard her version of that?
No.
You just knew her voice.
I just heard her voice, and I was like, that's Olivia Newton-John.
That's an iconic scene, though, because there's a part. I thought it happened the entire shootout, but
yeah, it doesn't. I wish it had.
But there's a part where you only hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You don't hear the gunfire. That part's cool.
But it's like, doesn't that happen in one of the Fast and Furiouses where they put the headphones on the baby? Or
yes, but that movie came out way after this. That's when Jason Statham is carrying the baby in a baby carrier while he's shooting on a plane.
God, I love Jason
Statham. Fast 8.
The space one.
Fate
right?
of. No.
Oh, okay.
That's Fast X.
Oh.
Right?
No, I don't think so.
Or 9. Maybe it's Fate.
Is Fast X even out?
Yeah. That's the one with...
John Cena.
What's Aquaman's name? Roman Reigns.
Jason Momoa. Roman Reigns. Deep cut. Okay.
Yeah, Jason Momoa and Alan Richardson, and they chase a giant ball all over Rome in a Charger.
Yes. Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's a Fast and Furious Rocket League.
That one's not good.
It's not bad. I mean, as far as...
none of them are bad.
No, none of them are bad. I mean, 2.
No. 2 goes hard.
2 does not go hard.
2 goes so hard.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Tokyo Drift is way better than 2.
I can't argue that.
That's just because I'm in love with Han.
2 is not the worst one.
No. Well, no, it is.
4 is.
Which one's 4?
The one.
Letty?
Well, okay. Stop yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Mexico.
Yes.
Okay.
Mexico. With Phoenix.
Yeah, but that's when everyone comes back. So I think that that's a better one. Because you have Brian and Vin again.
I'd rather have been just a Paul Walker franchise, honestly.
Okay. But 3 was already not a Paul Walker franchise.
I know.
I
I hate that
Han,
main
though.
character.
Oh, yeah. Sean.
Yeah.
But DK's cool.
DK's awesome. Han's amazing.
Han's amazing.
Nyla never came back either.
Who? The woman? The girl?
The girl.
Who else is in that? Bow Wow?
Yeah, he came back.
Yeah, he did come back. His car's cool too.
No, it's not.
I like it. The Hulk car?
Oh, man, we got to do some
I
Fast
love
and
that
Furious
scene where
movies.
he's just so excited for it to come out of the parking garage.
I do love that
It's
scene.
adorable. Anyway, so next week we'll talk about that. So anyway, then we basically, it's a huge fight out. The one guy shootout. The guy, I don't remember his name. Her brother, Sasha's brother, gets shot in the
Dietrich.
neck, and I did he just holds it and then tells her to go.
By Archer Caster.
Yeah, by Archer Castor, who was about to shoot the kid.
Why would he shoot either of those people? Those are his.
I don't know, but it makes me
That's
feel
his
like
family.
he probably was trying to shoot Mikey.
That's not his name.
No, but I mean from the beginning.
Oh,
Because
okay,
he was
okay.
about
Yeah,
to
yeah,
shoot
yeah,
this
yeah.
kid. Because he was not aiming at Sasha. He was not aiming at Dietrich. He was aiming at Adam.
He was kind of aiming at Dietrich.
No, I don't know. Because Dietrich stepped in the way.
And then he
that's
fired.
But that's why he got shot. He was going to shoot at the kid, I swear. So then we get a face-off with Mike from Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
And Archer Castor...
A face-off.
A face-off. not the same way.
No, he keeps his face.
He keeps his face. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Desperate Housewives. How many of you watched Desperate Housewives? I know Jacob had to. Because I
No
did.
one watched Desperate Housewives.
Mike Delfino.
That's why I got canceled
It did not get canceled. It ended.
after like
Fucker.
12 seasons. Jamie
9?
Denton.
Jamie Denton.
He's
James
in
Denton.
something else. For another action
Desperate
movie from
Housewives.
the 90s. Another action movie from the 90s.
RoboCop.
It's not Godzilla because that's Tom Scavo.
Tom Scavo's and
Godzilla of 97.
Oh.
Yeah, which
We
came out
need to
same year.
watch that.
98.
98 feels correct. 96 to 98 feels right.
96 doesn't feel right. It's one of the other two.
99?
We keep getting so off track.
I'm having fun.
Me too.
So, I mean, I love Desperate Housewives. Anyway, so then Archer Castor knocks him out instead, and then because basically Mike rounds the corner and he's like, oh, "Mike, how's Susan?" or whatever, and then Mike's just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like, why does Castor Troy know who my wife is?
Punches him, and then when he goes down, he sees Dietrich walking around the corner, and he shoots next to him.
and is all like fucking cop or whatever.
Yeah.
So then they get into like a cat and mouse shootout, and there's like a mirror that's on both sides of the wall. So they're looking at, I guess it is kind of a cool scene because they're looking at the person that they want to shoot at.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, you didn't get that at the time?
I was like, what are we doing?
Cage
What's
and
going
Travolta
on?
in. Cage and Travolta end up on either side of a double-sided mirror,
Yeah.
and then they say something cool to each other. I don't remember what, but then they both decide to shoot each other, and they turn around, and they're actually face to face with the person they actually want to kill.
With the person that
'cause
they
it's a
want to
mirror.
kill. Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
It was, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that was really cool. And then Pollux gets, because somehow Archer Castor makes it to the roof, and Pollux
They fire during that scene, and then they dodge.
they dodge each other. So Pollux is on the roof, and he gets thrown through a skylight by Archer Castor. And then Castor Archer is like really, really sad in the room because his brother just died.
But good riddance, because I don't know if I can drive home enough that I have hated listening to him talk.
But what's sad is then Albie walks in,
up.
and Albie's like, "Why are you crying? That
It's
guy's a bad guy."
Pollux Troy is what he says.
It's just Pollux Troy, and then Castor Archer shoots Albie in the face.
Yeah.
Not in the ear this time. I don't think they can fix this one.
In Travolta's body. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So he shoots him in the face, and then he ties his shoes. Aww. So then the boss thinks that Castor Archer knows too much about all of these criminals.
Who is your favorite Nick Cage little brother? Is it Jared Leto, Jay Baruchel,
Jay Baruchel and what?
Sorcerer's Apprentice. He's not his brother.
Okay.
Or Giovanni Ribisi
And what?
in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Always. Why would I ever pick anyone but Giovanni Ribisi?
He always has the coolest
He's
little
from the
brothers.
other
except for
sister.
Pollux. Giovanni is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
didn't
love
know
the
that.
other sister.
Oh,
We can't cover that.
We can't?
I don't think so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I love that movie. Though.
I would also pick Giovanni.
We should make a
Kip
series where
Raines.
it's just everything I want to watch.
Okay.
No one would listen.
You do that, and I'll play Mass Effect.
You should play Mass Effect. I'm so excited. If you
I started it.
If you
I started it the other day.
If you pick a certain team member over the other one, I will punch you in
That
the face.
would never happen.
Not in this house.
I just like to give you shit like I'm going to do that.
Please just continue to give me shit and don't really do that.
Yeah, I would never do that. I don't want to spend the whole game with that other person.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. That's our marital dispute.
I started Mass Effect the other day.
I
though.
know, I'm so
I played for like
excited.
an hour or two because I finally had time to start
Let's
again.
start talking about this so I can go watch you play Mass Effect.
Let's start talking about this.
Stop talking about this.
We still have to record Iron Man.
I know, but
All right, keep going.
okay,
keep going.
yes. So then their boss, the FBI boss, is telling Castor Archer that he knows too much and that they're thinking he is not doing everything legally because he's basically raided a bunch of these like terrorist organizations, like basically all of his friends. He knows exactly where they are, and he's been voted Times Man of the Year already. And then the boss says, "You're using Gestapo tactics."
Does Time give Man of the Year to an FBI agent? Just a random FBI agent.
Especially after this can't have been going on for long.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
that
6
you
years,
would
I
want to
guess.
give it to an FBI agent because then you're compromising that
How
person.
public was this case information?
I don't know. I don't think this is real. This is like Last Action Hero
It's
shit.
got like a movie or
It's like
something.
a movie. This is really fast. And then he basically tells the boss, like, no, I am Castor Troy. And then he elbows the guy into a heart attack.
He was already having a heart attack.
Can you elbow someone into a heart attack
He
or would that
spent-
just help?
He spent the whole scene clutching at his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like cringing.
Could you elbow me to have a heart attack?
No.
Okay. Because it
He-
seems like it would help you.
He judo chops him in the back of the neck and then the front of the neck.
Oh, I don't like that.
And then he covers his mouth so he won't scream, and then he's just
When I judo chopped
Dead.
Jacob when we were dating, was that in his neck or was that just
it was right in his neck.
He punched me
I remember
so
it like
hard.
it was yesterday. That was 20 years ago. I don't remember why you did it.
Because I just said
But
everybody was
sometimes-
kung fu fighting and then I hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
think of stuff and you just
Dude.
all often do it.
I do. Yeah. He punched me really hard. I remember that. I probably wouldn't remember it if he hadn't hit me so hard. But anyway, so Archer Castor is now in his own backyard and sneaks into his own house. And then his wife comes out of the shower.
Nick
and keep in
Cage.
mind, he is Nick Cage. He's not her husband right now. And he's stealing clothes. And then he starts talking to her. Obviously, she freaks out.
Yeah.
And then he starts telling her about the mission and how conveniently everyone who knew is dead. And then he keeps touching her fucking face and touching her. And I'm like, motherfucker, keep your damn hands off of her in this moment.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, give her a second to process this.
Yeah.
And he tells her that, like, everything is the same, but you know that your husband's blood type is O and Castor Troy's blood type is AB. So that's what he tells her.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'm on the computer. And she's pretending like she's Googling stuff, but it's 1997, so we all know she's playing Minesweeper.
She could be asking Jeeves.
In 1997?
Yeah, yes.
No fucking
We
way.
talked about that on Chain Reaction, which was episode 2.
I don't buy it.
And then we looked it up. It was a thing.
I still don't buy it.
Oh,
I
look
don't
it up
think
again.
I don't think the internet happened till like 2006.
Oh my God. That's
I
when
didn't use it.
YouTube started.
I didn't use
and
it.
MySpace died.
When I was in school and they were like, you need to look up this, I would throw a fit and then my parents would do my research for me eventually.
Wow.
Because I didn't like it.
That is a wild admission.
I didn't like the internet. I
Okay.
didn't know what to do with it.
Okay. Well, then let's take our internet information from the guy who does enjoy the internet.
Mine's funner though.
Your incorrect information is funner.
Incorrect information.
Okay.
So then, so she's on the computer Googling stuff or pretending like she is. And then Castor Archer comes in and gives her like a really weird, like, I'm going to choke you throat massage. And then tells her, like, my boss died today. And she's just like, aw, you're really weird right now. And then they're in bed later and she's like pokes him in the arm with something, Castor Archer, and then goes to work.
Just pokes him, by the way.
Just barely pokes him.
She doesn't like press or pull or anything on the needle.
A single drop of blood.
That needle is like maybe an inch long, maybe. Yeah. And she just stabs him and immediately pulls it out without drawing any blood.
Which
got bothered me. It's stupid, but
it's stupid.
It bothered me.
And then she goes and tests it, and the sample comes back as AB. And then Archer Castor has just been hanging it in the lab, waiting for her to show up.
Yeah.
So this hospital allowed Castor Troy just to wander in and stay here.
Yeah, she walks in there, and he's like, "I knew you'd come."
Well, after she tests it, so he stood in the bushes until she tested it, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, now she knows." So she pulls a gun on him, and then he does the stupid fucking face thing to her when she has a gun pulled on him, and I'm like, "Stop doing that."
He loves it.
I hate that. That would be.
He does it a lot.
I would put that on my divorce papers.
Oh wow!
Like, not irreconcilable differences. Just stop touching my face.
I'm gonna start doing it because of Face Off.
I don't like my face touched at all.
And start releasing doves in the house.
That was weird. We haven't even gotten to the dove scene yet.
He's saving them.
So, then he like starts talking about the date that they went on, and he says that he took her to get surf and turf, but found out she was vegetarian, and then she broke her tooth on rye bread, and then she's like, you know that I've been living with Castor Troy in your body as husband and wife for a week, which AKA means I've been fucking the shit out that guy.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I know, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, at least you know that this isn't her fault. Like,
I mean, they hadn't boned in 2 months. It's in her diary.
She was probably like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because honestly, Castor Troy seems like he's, like Castor in John Travolta's body, seems like he's kind of liking life.
Yeah.
In the suburbs.
He is.
I think he likes it. And so she patches up Archer Castor, and she tells him that Castor Archer will be at the funeral tomorrow. So she can't leave right now and get away because he'll know something's up if she leaves. And then we see that Castor Archer is like walking into the hospital like really aggressively. And then you hear someone outside being like, oh, Mr. Archer, you can't walk in right now. She's doing something. And then she hides. I don't know how she hides Archer Castor, but she manages to. And then Castor Archer is like, oh, well, I just get really worried.
Even I'm confused.
That's your fault.
I can't remember who's who.
Archer Castor is Nick Cage's body with John Travolta's mind.
So Nick Cage is the actor.
Nick Cage is the
Archer
actor.
Castor.
Is the actor for Archer Castor. Castor Archer is John Travolta.
I think that's why it's confusing me, is because you're using their other person's first name.
Because the first name I say is the personality is in the body. Yeah. So Archer Castor means John Travolta's personality.
I've got notes I'm waiting for you to get into, and I'm like, I don't know
where she's going.
Where she's at.
But she fools him, and then he walks away, and he's basically like, this is starting to feel like a real marriage with all the lies and deceit. And I'm like, oh my God.
Jesus.
You have a bad view of marriage, but all right. And then I did like this because she covers for Jamie on the way to the funeral, saying, I don't know, she's a teenager. She stole $50 from me, you know.
Yeah.
She basically says that, you know, she didn't even want to come to Mikey's funeral, so why the hell would she come to the funeral of your dead boss?
Yeah.
No one cares. So
she's playing it well.
And then for some reason, Archer Castor is talking to Sasha, and then he says that no matter what happens today, Archer is never going to bother you again. So he's just going to stop investigating her once he gets back in his body, essentially.
Yeah.
So Castor Troy walks straight into a funeral full of cops. Castor Troy, who is John Travolta right now, walks straight into a funeral full of cops. This is the smallest cop funeral I've ever seen in my life, number one.
It's tiny.
It's tiny, and it's full of pigeons. I don't know why. But he stops for like a little prayer, and then an altar boy brings the photo of Michael to Castor Archer at the front of the funeral. Also, I need you to understand how tiny this funeral is. Like, do you remember the funeral for whose funeral? What are they doing in Dark Knight? It's a huge funeral, right? Is it a funeral?
It's for Commissioner Gordon.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, it's
But
not.
they think he is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like that's how you would picture
Yeah.
like a policeman funeral or whatever, like massive.
This is the smallest church I've ever seen.
It's the smallest church I've ever seen. The lowest ceilings, the most birds. Like it doesn't even have like a Quasimodo like bell tower that would make birds make sense. It's just
got birds in it.
It looks like a yoga studio. It's so tiny. I don't know why there's birds everywhere. And so somehow Castor Troy walks into a funeral that is supposed to be full of cops, which you would think inside and outside would be full of cops, and no one cares.
Yeah.
This is the guy they're looking for, which technically they're not looking for him. They think he's dead. So the funeral's over, and Archer Castor is just standing, I say, in the birdiest church I've ever seen. It really is. And then Castor Archer has Eve like under like with a gun, and he says that someone is currently getting Jamie and bringing Jamie to the church as well. So we're here for our our whole standoff thing.
Hell yeah.
And they've
Some
got
kind of face off.
They end up with like 25 guns because people keep walking into the room and pulling more guns on each other.
Yeah.
So like it ends up being like Castor pulling a gun, like Archer Castor holding a gun on Castor Archer, while Castor Archer has a gun on Eve. Then his two like goons have guns on Archer Castor, and then Sasha comes in and adds a gun to Castor Archer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a circle of guns. And then Sasha basically goes and like tackles Eve and shoots at Castor Archer, but in the process she gets shot. And then while she gets shot, she tells Archer Castor to please take care of Adam for her.
Oh my God. Can we just switch to using the actor names?
But I'm already almost done. I have like 4 more lines. So then Jamie
It's
wanders in.
getting
Jamie, because they're in a scene together. Then Jamie wanders in to the church and is trying to run away from Archer Castor because obviously it's Castor Troy, but it's really her dad. So her dad is trying to protect her from the guy who looks like her dad, but isn't her actual dad while she's running away.
Yeah, she's so confused.
She's super confused.
And all this time, there's doves flying around, and there's guns being fired, and there's slow-mo twirling. People are spinning in slow-mo
It's
to
insane.
fire their guns. And then there's more doves, and then there's guns, and then Eve does a chair shot to Castor Archer, and then there's doves, and then there's guns too.
This is why I don't take notes on action, like at all. So basically, it ends up being where it's Archer Castor and Castor Archer, and Jamie has a gun drawn.
Jamie's got a
because I
gun.
think that John Travolta, the body of John Travolta, has Nicolas Cage and is all like, you need to shoot him because he's going to hurt me. And then her actual dad, who's in Nicolas Cage's body, is all like, oh no, shoot this guy. I'm your dad. And he like squeezes the voice box so he sounds like John Travolta for a second. And then she shoots Castor Troy's body, aka
Cage.
her dad. So she shoots Cage, and then of course he's not mad. But then her dad kidnaps her now and has a gun held on her. And she's like, you stupid bitch. And she's just like, what the fuck is happening? And then she stabs him in the leg because that's what he taught her to do.
And
like
she
a good
twists.
dad. And she twists.
Like a good girl.
And so the police start showing up, and Castor Archer runs away and gets in a boat chase. This is like a whole boat chase. I don't like boat chases. I don't find them interesting. There's that one in that James Bond movie that my dad is always like, oh my gosh, it's the most amazing boat chase ever. It goes on for 47 fucking minutes.
This one doesn't.
It went on long enough.
This one's probably 3 or 4 minutes.
It felt like forever.
You have Bond trauma.
I
Bond
do.
boat trauma.
I don't.
This one's all right.
No, it went on. It went on so long.
I'm going to call their actor names. Travolta takes off in a boat.
Yeah.
Cage follows him. He is Travolta in Cage's body.
This is why you say Castor Archer, Archer Castor.
I guarantee you're confusing people.
I already told them that it's their fault. They're confused.
He takes off in a boat. His boat, Cage's boat, gets disabled somehow. So he jumps onto
Castor Archer's boat.
Travolta's boat. And then they end up driving through a boat. So there's boat through a boat. They drive through a police boat together. And then there's a boat explosion after that.
Yep.
Because the boat that Cage left exploded. It didn't explode.
There was a really cool scene where one of the guys is like skiing on the side of one of the boats.
Hang on. I'm doing the action.
Okay.
And then they have a little anchor fight. And Travolta starts swinging an anchor that looks like it's made out of. It looks like it's 3D printed. It looks like it weighs nothing. He's swinging an anchor at his face. That's cool. And he keeps missing. And then Cage, now I get why you don't do action. Cage kicks Travolta and then takes the anchor and falls off the side of the boat. And he's hanging off the side of the boat.
It's not really him, though, because it's just another guy.
It's Nick Cage. He's hanging off the side of the boat. And he's about to fall. And then he stands up and he's like, anchor surfing. He's got his feet in the water and it's super cool. And then they steer it towards the anchor, like gets thrown off at somehow and goes to a pier, a P-I-E-R.
Yeah.
And makes the boat, like it catches on the dock, I guess you'd say. And it makes the boat turn towards the shoreline. And as it heads towards the shoreline, it hits another dock.
And two men we've never seen before get launched.
Boat Explosion 2, the sequel, Boat Explosion Returns. And two men I've never seen before look like that kid from the meme that has the dirt tornado in the background.
What?
Remember the meme with the kids like, here it comes, and there's like a giant tornado behind him and he's making that face?
Oh, yes.
One of them looks like him.
Okay.
And the other one looks like Channing Tatum.
I thought he looked like the guy from, what's that, The Room? Like, he kind of looked like, well, hi, Mark.
Well, hi, Mark. Yeah.
But, yeah, no.
And then on the shore, they have an ECW Extreme Rules fight, and they attack each other with any weapon they can find.
Done.
Do you have any more on the action there?
I said end already about the boat fight. And then Sean tries to harpoon Castor. Then I did think this, but I don't have anything about the fight because I was I was ready for this movie to stop by the time this happened.
They fight each other with every weapon that you can find on a beach, which in LA is all sorts of weapons.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Lots of broken bottles and just leftover knives and a harpoon.
Yeah.
He stabs him in the leg. Cage stabs Travolta in the leg with the harpoon, and then he tries to shoot him, but Travolta grabs the
harpoon.
Is that what it's called? The thing that's in the harpoon gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they do a little headbutt fight.
Yeah.
And then he shoots him in the gut.
I thought this was cool because while Castor Archer is dying, he knows he's going to die, and he starts cutting Sean's face up.
He does.
Because he's like, I want you to remember me every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's badass.
That is
badass. So badass. And so
and then he shoots him in the stomach, and he gets stuck to the dock.
That's when it happened.
And he dies. Super fun right there.
Yeah.
And he screams die at him again.
He does.
Die!
It's so terrible.
It's amazing.
So, while all this was happening, before the boat chase, Eve called the police, and they all show up, and they start calling Sean, who's in Castor's body, Archer. And he's like, you believe me? And I'm like, why the fuck do you believe this? Why would anyone believe this? And so they're just like, yeah, we're going to take you home, and we're going to switch your faces again. That way you can have your face back.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Travolta's dying the whole time this is happening, and he's singing Ready for the Big Ride, Baby.
Yeah. I liked it.
He sounds like he's running out of batteries.
Yeah.
Ready for the big ride, baby.
Oh, my God. And then we see Eve sitting at the table playing Minesweeper again. And we see John Travolta coming home, and she's like super excited.
Oh, you skipped the part where he tells the doctor, you don't have to worry about the scar.
Yeah.
Because the doctor's like, what fucking scar?
He's like, I can't do that.
I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't know you. Like, I'm a different doctor.
Yeah. So anyway, we cut to slow-mo on the porch.
We cut to slow-mo on the porch, which confuses me because why the hell wasn't she at the hospital with her husband?
Yeah.
I mean, they'd have to force me out of that.
FBI business.
If you were in the hospital, I would live there.
FBI business.
No. But
forget everything you know.
He shows up, but with no scars, which I didn't like.
On his face?
On his face had no scars.
But they can just reconstruct Albie's ear, so I guess they can just do whatever.
They can't reconstruct his brain after he got shot in the head.
Nope.
And so then he's all like, hey, I'm home from the hospital. Here's a child we're going to raise now.
Who looks exactly like...
Who I'm pretty sure is the same kid.
I'm damn sure it's the same actor.
And then his wife's just like, okay, so now we just have this kid.
As the kid who died at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And now her dad's lame again.
Yeah.
Not cool anymore.
Not cool anymore. Now she has another little brother
And
who
then the
looks a
end
lot
credits
like
is some lame ass song.
Oh,
by-
and then she does the stupid face thing
she does.
to the little boy.
That's their payoff for him.
I feel like
doing
if I were that little boy, I'd be like, take me somewhere else. Don't do that.
yeah,
Don't touch my face.
that's their payoff for them doing that touching face shit. The whole movie is so she can do it.
I guess I guess the whole idea is so that if any of the listeners got confused about who
They
was
did.
in whose body, that's
did.
their fault. I already told them that.
I got confused.
That's your fault. I did my best.
And then the credits play "Don't Lose Your Head" by NXS, which is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I still like it.
I like it because
the boat
of
chase was dumb.
Nick Cage.
The boat chase was stupid.
It wasn't as stupid as James Bond's boat chase.
James Bond's boat chase went on for 45 years.
Yeah, it's still
I'm
going
still
on.
watching it.
I'm still watching it right now.
And then you have that hillbilly cop who's like, oh, dagnabbit. And then, like, my dad's always like, it has the longest boat jump. And I'm like, Dad,
Yeah, you
nobody
feel
cares. Yeah, I feel it. I'm still feeling it. I never want to watch that one. And isn't that like, isn't that Live and Let Die? Live and Let Die. Is that what it's in?
Who knows?
Because it's in New Orleans.
I've told you 100 times I cannot keep track of James Bond movies.
It's going to be so exciting for me to explain James Bond to you after you've watched it.
Yeah,
When we finally get to James Bond,
Yeah.
maybe.
if one day.
One day.
I'm
All
not going
right.
to know what's going on.
So
I still like this movie.
thought it was
as much as I
great.
made fun of it. It's fun.
it is a lot of fun. The only part, my game over moment is the boat chase. I hate boat chases.
I hate Nicolas Troy.
Okay, so your game over moment was the first scene.
Yeah.
The second you show up, you're like, done.
Done. I hate this
But
kid.
it's my turn to pick actor.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And I want to
Okay.
go with Thomas Jane.
Oh. Ooh.
Is it my turn to pick the actor?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked Nicolas Cage, of course.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can only think of 2 movies that he's in,
Okay.
and I love both of them.
What are they? What two?
He's in The Punisher, but he's also in The Mist.
I've never seen The Mist.
But you know the ending.
You told me.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Wife told you.
No, you told me the
I
ending.
would never tell anybody the ending to anything except for on this podcast every week. I'm picking The Punisher.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that in a long time. And it has TV's Ben Foster.
So, more Marvel for the main feed.
Yay. More Marvel.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. So that's a that's a wrap.
That's a wrap for this week's episode. Thanks for joining us. If you like the show, leave a review, follow the chain, and join us next week as we link from Face Off to Punisher. Bye.
See ya.
Thank you for listening. Chain Link Theater will return in The Punisher.